Hey, it's Coach Summer here, and I have a question for you. Have you been feeling like you're in a funk? Is this funky February? We've talked about this topic quite a bit amongst the staff, and I just notice every single year it happens. By February, Ohioans especially kind of feel like they're in a funk, or they kind of feel like they're starting to bottom out a little bit. And even though we've had a pretty mild winter, still we can be in a funk, and we can still, that lack of sunlight, right, can really affect us. And, I go through it too. I go through it pretty hard. I've let you know that I've dealt with, ever since having my first child, postpartum depression and anxiety. And so it's something I have to be really aware of and proactive of. So I want to talk with you a little bit, because we totally get it that this time of year, so many people kind of get into a slump or a funk, and it's funky February. And so I wanted to share some tips that have helped me and have helped other people and can definitely help you. But just like with anything, knowledge is not power. It's only power when coupled with action. So you have to take action and do some things and be proactive even when you don't feel like it. So that's the thing. Maybe there's days like you don't feel like it. Well, I have this little trick. It's a note to yourself. If you can write yourself a note when you're feeling good and say, listen, I made this commitment to myself to get up and move for 10 minutes every day. So even if you don't feel like exercising, I'm telling you what, when you get the blood flowing, that's when your body can help send out natural endorphins and mood enhancers. And, you're like, oh, I just don't feel like I can come into the gym. Well, the other day, the staff shared a video talking about how somebody was in a funk, and they knew the second they walked through the door, they would feel better. So if that's the case for you, go through the motions for right now, but just show up and come into the gym, because the energy around you is contagious and is going to help you. And so if you can change your environment and make it a more positive environment, it's going to help you. Okay, so get moving, even if you don't feel like it. And that's how I came up with, from the big 3, my 10 minutes of daily movement rule. When I was at such a low point where I couldn't do anything, all I would do was set my timer and say, okay, Summer, move around for 10 minutes. So I'm telling you, that is going to help get the momentum and help you feel better. But something else I wanted to talk to you about that's really prevalent, especially for Ohioans, is some vitamin deficiencies. And I've always tried to be really good about taking vitamins and minerals and, do my best eating, but just like anyone, have my weak moments. And I just recently had a blood test, and lo and behold, sure, my medical doctor said the blood tests were okay, but I spoke to 2 other holistic doctors, a naturopathic doctor and a chiropractor, that both said I was low, and that's one reason why I was starting to feel sluggish. So I want to talk to you about those again. So one is Digestion Plus. I swear by this. It is a prebiotic, probiotic, and enzymes, and you need all 3, because 80% of your serotonin is made in your gut, and so it's going to help both your immune system as well as your mood. And so your body can't produce serotonin and send it to the brain if the gut isn't healthy. And so this is something I take every single day, okay? And I would highly recommend that you consider it too. It's a prebiotic, probiotic, and enzymes. And sometimes people are taking a prebiotic, and that is just enough. You need all of it, okay? And then along with that, for Ohioans, especially vitamin D, I like to take them in drops. You can do it in drops. You can do it in pill forms. Now, here's the thing. I had been taking vitamin D, but I was really starting to feel low energy and sluggish. Well, needed to increase it. Did you know you might need to take 2,000 to 5,000 international units a day of vitamin D? And that vitamin D is almost considered like a hormone. And there's coalitions out there. I recommend do the research, do a little Google search. There are vitamin D coalitions out there that say this little tiny bottle that could cost you less than $10 could be the cure or the answer to many major health problems, one of those including the common cold. And I'm just going to say, 4 years strong, okay? But I found out through a simple blood test that I did need to take some more vitamin D, okay? And you might need that as well because we're lacking sunlight here in Ohio, and it's sun that helps you produce vitamin D, okay? And that could be why you're feeling sluggish. So again, and it's not just one thing. Another one is magnesium. Magnesium, along with vitamin D, has been said like that you just need it to make sure your body is functioning properly. And here's the thing, I get it. Even if we're making the best efforts to eat, what we think is right, we're probably not getting enough vitamins and minerals that we need because the food quality has changed, okay? So magnesium is something else that you might need to try. And I just want to warn you that this does soften some things in the beginning when you start using magnesium, so don't be afraid of that. And who knows, you might need that to help remove toxins from your body. Magnesium also can help you with muscle contraction, and so if you have tight, stiff muscles, magnesium can help. Magnesium can help with again, that funk, and magnesium can help with your sleep, okay? So all of these things together. And then another one that you might need more of is your B vitamins. Sometimes you need extra B vitamins. Throughout the day, we need to replenishing these. And if we're, one of those people that are following, say, like a low carb diet or some specialty type of nutrition plan, it's very possible you could be lacking in this area. And that's why like a multivitamin and multi-mineral might not be enough, and you might need more. And like I said, it might not just be one thing. It might be a multitude of things that you need to help support your body. But there's no replacement for movement, for moving your body, okay? Your body was made to move. So even if you're feeling like you're in a funk, do all those other things to help support your body, but get moving even when you don't feel like it. So write yourself a note, write yourself a commitment that you're gonna get up and you're gonna move for 10 minutes, or you're gonna go to the gym. Even if you kind of half-ass it for the workout, like it's gonna help. Every little brick that you lay is gonna help to get you through it, okay? So if you're experiencing funky February, I'm gonna encourage you to, try implementing some of those things there, and make sure you're in a positive environment. And remember, hey, I totally get it. There's days where it's like, you know what? I'm not feeling it. It doesn't matter how positive you are. It doesn't matter how hard I'm thinking to be positive. But sometimes having that note or reminder that like this too shall pass, you can get through it and just keep moving and keep trying to plant the seeds and build those little bricks. And soon you'll be blooming and spring will be here too. So I do hope you found that beneficial. But like I said, knowledge is only powerful when you couple it with action. So make a commitment to do something for yourself to help you get this out of this funky February. And I look forward to seeing you soon.